What's going on, guys? It's your boy John, and welcome back to a special episode of Gearbox. So first and foremost, today is Memorial Day, so I would like to thank all of our men and women in the armed services, for doing your thing, especially those who did not get the chance to come back. Really means a lot to me. I've got a lot of family in the military, whatnot. So yeah, if you're in the military, drop a comment down below. I'd love to thank each and every one of you. And in honor of Memorial Day, I just did the Murph right back there. And for those, I literally just got done, so if I sound like I'm about to die, that's why. But for those who don't know, the Murph is a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then another mile run. And let me tell you, it's a bitch. That was my first time doing it. Now that I'm on the road to being nice and skinny, figured I'd do it. And, in honor of all those who, made the ultimate sacrifice. So anyway, if that inspires you to do it, go do it. Let me know how it goes, but it sucks. Anyway, the point of today's video, I was thinking of a couple different video ideas, but I figured this would be a perfect one, kind of going along with 5 things I love, 5 things I hate. But it's going to be more so like, why did I buy this car? What are some reasons why you would buy, a WRX over a 370, a Miata, insert JDM car or whatever there. So I'm going to get some cameras set up and I'll be right back to it. All right, guys, little change of scenery here. I was filming at a school parking lot, and according to them, I couldn't be there. So here we are, whatever. They were kind of somewhat nice about it, I guess. But anyway, reason number 1 to go ahead and buy the WRX, in my opinion, the reason why I got it is the fact that it is 1, 2, 3, 4 doors. All right. So with that being said, some 4-door cars kind of look not the best, I would say. But this car looks awesome, and it's 4 doors. I mean, the space in here, let me pull a Doug DeMuro here and hop in. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Here's me at 6'3" with the passenger seat completely pushed back, and I fit in here absolutely fine. That, jeez. That is honestly huge for me because I take a good amount of road trips, and if people want to come with me and drive in a cool car, that's great. I can do that. And on top of that, that's more space to put shit. So if you're moving, if you're going for a week trip somewhere, you can put crap there, and I love it. Like, it's awesome, and it's very roomy. As I said, I am 6'3", I am 265, and I could fit back there fairly comfortably. Would I want to be back there? No, because I'm fucking driving my car. But anyway, that's definitely number 1 as to why you should buy the WRX. As on to number 2, kind of along the same lines as like spaciousness and room, but the cargo and just storage, cup holders, I'm gonna loop that all into one here. So first off, you've got the trunk. Now, my trunk looks like shit right now. So here's a speaker I use working out. Here's my golf bag. Here's my pilot bag. Here is about 100 rounds of shotgun shells. Here is 250 rounds of 9mm and my golf shoes, and I still have room to put crap there. Now, I know it's a mess, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much shit in there, but the trunk is huge. And then you have these nice little pockets right here. This is where I keep my Cobb access port stuff. You have these cup holders. I have a nice little, lodge it on in there type deal. Then up here, driver. Got a cup holder. You have this where I keep a knife just in case anyone wants to have some fun. And cup holders. Now, everyone knows in sports cars, cup holders are a hot commodity. And in this car, it's not. Like, I literally have 3 cups or Yetis or something in there at all times because I'm a thirsty boy, and I always want to have some water there in case I'm like dying of thirst. So anyway, that's number 2 for me. It's just the storage, cup holders, all that sort of stuff. It's awesome, and everyone is definitely surprised when they get in the car. All right, and on to number 3. Could be a little bit controversial, but I'm just gonna say right here that this is with the tune. But the engine, the entire power plant of the car is awesome. I absolutely love it. If there was one thing I could change when it comes to like drivability, it's not engine related, but it is transmission related. Those of you who have driven a WRX can know what I'm talking about, with how the gears just feel like you're sticking a broom into a pile of gravel and like pushing it through, because that is exactly how the transmission feels. But as far as the engine, first off, in my opinion, I do a lot of driving. It is fuel efficient as hell. If I checked right now, I'd probably have, I'd say 30 miles to the gallon on like my car, which is awesome. And not to say that I'm ripping around every corner and, you know, just being a jackass, but I do some spirited driving and I still have that fuel economy. So it's awesome. And, you know, it's great with, you know, as it comes from the factory, but definitely, you know, spend you $1,000 right here, get the stage 1 kit, and it just, you hear a lot more. It's a lot more fun, a lot more responsive. Like, honestly, that is my favorite mod to this car, hands down. But it's super fun to drive. It's fuel efficient, makes good noises, all that sort of stuff. I really can't complain. But that's definitely number 3. And, you know, it's a fairly reliable motor as well, as long as you know, do the necessary maintenance and whatnot there. So definitely a key point in why I bought this car for sure. All right, guys, on to number 4, and that is going to have to do with the interior. So let's go ahead and hop in here. But I would say number 4, honestly, is going to be the seats. Now, some might think, oh, why do seats matter? They matter for a lot of reasons. First off, your ass is sitting in them, so they better be comfortable, which they are. And I can attest to that because I've done trips to New Orleans, I've done trips to Alabama, I've driven to Ohio and back a million times. I sit in those seats for at least 2 hours every day, commuting to work. They're comfy. And along those lines, they have this bolstering here. Now, you know, it's not going to be the most aggressive seat ever or anything like that, but to be honest with you, the stuff that I do, and like I said in a previous clip, you know, I do some aggressive driving here and there, but it's not like I'm, you know, downshifting to frickin' 7,000 RPMs and ripping it around a corner, okay? I'm just not doing that. But they do hold you in place. And once again, me being a bigger guy, that was something I worried about. And it does take some getting used to. I mean, I came from a frickin' Honda Accord, where they might as well just thrown a frickin' recliner in the driver's seat. But at the end of the day, they are comfy seats. There's a lot of, you know, leg room and whatnot. You're not squeezed in there. Both, you know, your upper body and your legs. There's a lot of room to kind of move around there. So as far as comfortability goes, I mean, that's definitely huge. And, you know, along with the fact, kind of on the first clip, it being 4 doors, the back seats are super roomy as well. So you can literally super easily daily drive this car with not only yourself, but wife and kids, whatever. You can haul shit around, super comfy, you know, really no complaints on the comfortability end. Now let's get on to the 5th and final clip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the final clip, and the 5th reason why I would recommend and why I personally bought the WRX, and that was the fact that it is all-wheel drive. Now, some of you who might live in California or Arizona or something, I don't know, a piece of land that doesn't get a shit ton of rain or snow or anything like that, it might not matter to you. Go get a rear-wheel drive car. I don't care. You know, it doesn't matter. But for me, personally, all-wheel drive, like, I mean, I want to own rear-wheel drive cars. But as far as a daily driver, that's it, okay? So down here in South Carolina, for whatever reason, we have been blessed or not blessed with the fact that we have monsoons that roll through here every day, okay? Literally the past week and a half, it has done nothing but rain. Now, on wet surfaces, all-wheel drive does great. I mean, I literally have 100% confidence in the car and have never had an issue with it. Now, obviously, I drive smart. I'm not an idiot. But I feel confident. You know, I know that when I go out and drive and there are massive, you know, slick spots or whatever, all-wheel drive is going to do great. On a similar note, driving back up to the great land of Cincinnati, Ohio, it snows. And I have driven this in snow, and it was awesome. Like, going from a front-wheel drive car, which is, you know, everyone thinks front-wheel drive cars are great in snow, which they are, but having the all-wheel drive capabilities and, once again, feeling, I mean, as planted as you can in a snowstorm, I was not, like, super nervous or super scared. Like, the all-wheel drive is great. I absolutely love it. And I think whether you live in the driest of dry lands and no precipitation or anything, or if you're in Colorado and shit, which is why a lot of people in Colorado have Subarus, because they're great. I mean, they really are. I have the utmost confidence in it, driving in all weather conditions, and I think that's a testament to the engineering of Subaru and the WRX. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up. 5 reasons, whatever you want to call it, why I decided to buy the 2019 WRX. Honestly, guys, this car is amazing. I mean, I really don't have anything bad to say about it. You know, there are a few things here or there, like the transmission and stuff, that I would change, but it's not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination. It's a great car. If you have one, I'm sure you will agree with these things. If you haven't driven one, try to drive one. Go to a dealership, test drive them, whatever. They're awesome, awesome cars. Do have some quirks to them, but all in all, no complaints whatsoever. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. I apologize once again for the hiatus on YouTube. I know I keep saying that, but it has just been craziness going back to work. Family's been down here, not a lot of time to film, but we're back. So please leave a thumbs up if you find yourself on this video today or tomorrow or the next day, whenever the hell you see it. Please hit the subscribe button. Want to get to 50 subs by the end of summer, so hopefully we can hit that. And please ring the notification bell, get you notified whenever I post a video. Tell your friends, tell your family, whatever. I'm super excited to get this channel rolling. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.